Okay, I think we finished the time.
Thank you all for the nice comments.
Yes, we appreciate and enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Hope to hear from you soon.
Take
Take care,
care,
stay
and now
safe.
stay safe, and don't ever cats by your wife.
Yeah, don't let your wife cut in.
Hi everybody, my name's Pam from Pollenzia Flowers. Pleased to see you as such today. Totally new to me, this live streaming, so bear with me if I get a bit wrong. Basically, I do artificial and fresh flowers, or a mixture of both. I've been doing this since 2015. I've gone to lots of fairs around the country and got obviously regular followers. I'll just show you some of my work. I'll start off with some bouquets. Right, I don't know if you can see this. But that is made in a holder, so it's easy to hold. We've also obviously got in various, this is all artificial obviously, we've got peacock feathers, we've got pampas grass, we've got thistles, ivy, your roses, your hydrangea, and also some lovely, which we call silver leaf here. That that's obviously a palette that's been used this last year by Brian in mind. And what I do is when you've got a colour in mind, I will come to you free of charge and show you samples of my work. Obviously, especially if they're artificial, I bring along and then we spend probably about an hour to an hour and a half, literally going through what you'd like. And I'll just come back to me because it's easier because it's a bit dark in this room. So yes, I go through in detail what you'd like. I usually get pretty quickly how you like things, your theme. I love doing all sorts of themes. I've done from steampunk, goth, normal weddings, woodland. So yeah, I've gone through quite a few themes as they are lately at the moment. So who knows what the next year trend will be, because this year, of course, unfortunately, probably a few of you have had your weddings postponed. I've had 5 brides so far. They've had to reschedule either to the end of the year or next year now because obviously they can't get into venues. I'll show you what else is a traditional, what I call a traditional bouquet, waterfall bouquet. I'll just turn the camera around. This one, this, hope you can see it because I'm not very good at this, I'm so sorry. This here is a lemon, one lemon and cream, and it's like a waterfall, as in this tiny one here. Other ones I've got literally is your green and white themes, and it's just literally what we call, can you see the handle with the stem showing? We've got on that one, but that's more of a relaxed garden style type. Let me just show you what else. Here it's just a small, because obviously I can't do a full one, a small tabletop, what you can put on your top table, or equally, like nowadays I've done a lot of swagging, so fresh or artificial, so you make like a garland and you run it through the top table, quite soft. The other thing, I'll show you some more here, like this, they've very loose garden design, which a lot are going for now, and this has got your burgundies and your little bit of green, you've got a little bit of ranculus is the pink and white one there. basically, I like to see movement in a bouquet as well. I know some want it sort of fair enough, is in normal shape, but I think even with artificial flowers, movement is the thing that shows it complements your dress, and the whole sort of magic feel about it. I also, obviously, this is just one because a lot of my things are still in my shop, so I've had to sort of improvise very quickly. So I'm sorry that I haven't got like my lots of major flowers with me, but that sort of type of buttonholes and things you can do. This is artificial, but obviously you can do lots of different things in fresh. And I would say, if you're looking at fresh, please bear in mind what season it is, because any flowers like peonies and things like that you want out of season are going to cost you a lot more money. So it is worth thinking about that. And obviously some flowers are far more unpredictable than others when it's hot weather, and they don't like lasting very long. So if you think, oh, it's going to wilt by the end of the day, be careful of peonies and hydrangeas and all the really delicate flowers, because they will sort of, start to feel it when they're out of water. But we do our best. We always do our best at us florists. That's for us to sort of have the panic before your day. So yes, and obviously availability, as you know, at the moment with flowers is very limited, especially from Holland. We're only getting a few deliveries, so obviously that's affected weddings as well. And of course, you can't meet in any large numbers. So I've had a couple who've got married with just a few around them because they didn't want to postpone it. And then I'm going to do a celebratory sort of a reception with them later on in the year. So I'll provide things like nice pedestal arrangements for them. What else I do? You can see I do things a little bit quirky. If I go and turn the camera around that way, it might be black and white. I'm not sure. You'll have to let me know, anybody. But I do things obviously on wheels because I like to do things a little bit different. Here it's what they're using for bridesmaids. Excuse the string. It's just to hold it up. They're using these now. For bridesmaids as well to hold instead of the traditional baskets. I do a lot of, I'll put that down there, I do a lot of wrist bracelets from 2 years upwards. They're like on a snap bracelet. They're very comfortable to wear. They forget, so they're not hitting somebody, say, like with a wand, which they do. And also I do things for the hair. But if you wanted a bracelet, they forget about it a lot more than things they've got to wear in other ways. So that's another positive. I'll just show you also this here. I'll turn it round. So I hope you can see that. Maybe not. I think I'll go back up because I think the reception's going a bit silly. Basically, that's a fresh arrangement, which obviously would normally have candles in. Again, at my shop. But you can do it like that, or you can actually have obviously things draped round here if you so wish. I like working with both flowers, fresh or artificial. That's just a little bouquet. That's what you can do for a thank you bouquet. I can also do them in artificial. So I've had a few who've got relatives who have got allergies or they're travelling a long distance back home, and I've done a thank you bouquet in the same colours as the bridal flowers and bouquet. So that was quite a nice touch. And that's something else I can bear in mind. As I say, all styles I cater for. That's just a little arrangement I've done to show you for someone. And this one here, I know it doesn't look when you sort of do it like this. Basically, it's for a flower crown. So if I'm brave enough, you can put it on. I know it's not to show, but give me a bit of a laugh on a Sunday morning. So you can have it like a more of a boho, and obviously the ribbon gets tied around the back of the head. I've got a lovely picture of a girl modelling that. She was really lovely at a wedding fair. So I've got lots, as I say, I've got lots and lots of more things on there that can show you, but you'd have to go right back from the beginning to see all kinds of work I've done. I've worked with animals as well at weddings. I've had a horse. I've done a lovely neck thing for a horse that was the bride who came along to the wedding. I've also done dog collars and things like that. So it's a new way forward thinking. So if you do want your pet there, you can give something nice, make them look nice as well, either on a lead, say, if it was a dog. I wouldn't recommend all pets though there, but hey, you might frighten some of your guests. But basically, yes, I love trying new things out. I've done large instalments as well, going from archways. If you look on my website, you'll see when I was at Elsica Heritage Centre in Barnsley. That's a lovely place, and I've done archways and various things like that. Yeah, it's down to personal taste, I know. I always say also be realistic. A lot of brides look in magazines and the usual Pinterest, and they say, I would like this, I would like that. Lovely. We'd love to create a lot of them for you, and we do, but things shown on there are always premium. They're not sort of basic bouquets that you can easily get all year round. Luckily, with artificial, I can do quite a lot of it all year round. Usually, I've got various suppliers from all over the country and out of this country, so I can tap into various sources, which I love doing. But yes, bear in mind the time you are getting married, as I said before. How long? Say if it's artificial flowers, I can do them early. So you can keep them. So I've had somebody have them 6 months, made up 6 months before. They're all in the box, they're all packaged properly, so they're all safe, and they put them away, and that's one less thing to worry about. But obviously with fresh flowers, we make them up. Well, I do often, sometimes very early hours in the morning. I mean, at 4 o'clock in the morning sometimes. So they're nice and fresh for you on the day. We have to condition flowers before we can use them. So bear that in mind. If you say, "Oh, I want this," or "Oh, we have to pre-order them for you in advance and condition them properly so they will last for you on your lovely day." I'm trying to think what else. Basically, I always like to ask for an alternative from a bride, because just in case, for any reason, that variety comes in poor from the wholesalers. It's very rare. Don't panic. It's very rare, but we do like to have alternatives in just in case anything like that happens. For me personally, as a business, I actually message you on Messenger as I'm doing the flowers. So you get to see me making them up as I go along, especially artificial. And you can have an input on that and say, just in artificial, that is, because obviously by then you've picked your flowers in fresh. But in artificial, you can have an input in it and say, can I just have this, or can I have a bit more of that, or I'd like it bigger. And that's what's great about doing artificial flowers, is that I feel I can interact with you at all stages. So it doesn't matter if you're at work or anything, I can ping you a picture over as I'm doing it. So that reassures you what you're getting. And I think it's important you've got input. You're paying your money, you should have input in it all the way through. As I say, with fresh flowers, I usually try and give you pictures of it as I'm doing it in the evening, but obviously you don't want pinging at 4 a.m. But reassure you that everything I make sure and doubly show you everything's okay. I pride myself on my work. So yeah, I love working with you all at different stages of your wedding. So if you do book with me, and then you've changed your mind on colour schemes and things, as long as it's a decent time, we can do that. I have done weddings fairly quick with artificial, for all sorts of reasons, within a week. That is possible, but obviously, you know, you do have to bear in mind you're getting things in, and it might cost a little bit more because of the rush of getting everything in. If you want to ask me any more questions, then you can message me on my Facebook page, Pollenzia Flowers. I've also got a website, pollenziaflowers.com, and also I can be contacted through Messenger at any time, and also say by emails. It's either you can do one or two. It's aussiepod@aol.com. I know, a funny one. Or Pollenzia Flowers at aol.com. And that's another way of getting hold of me. And then I can answer your questions. And obviously, if you did want to inquire about a date, please bear in mind that obviously I have got some dates booked already. If they are artificial, I can take obviously a fresh flower order at the same time, because I can get the artificial done in advance. So you are still exclusively booked in for that time. I am quite strict with that. I don't like splitting myself between two brides in 1 week, like some venues and things have to do, because to me it's your special time, and my time should be put into what you've wanted. I also, let me think, if you want me to, I will come to your home address for your free consultation. So bear that in mind. And if not, I have got a little shop that you can come along as well. So I don't know if I've gone off, but it keeps saying live and different things on here. So yes, you can also come along there, and I'm happy to discuss things with you. It can be you and your family as well. I don't mind how many are there. You're not presented solo. I'm just reading what it's saying. That's fine. And I think I'm still live. It seems to be sort of like going on and off at my end, so I do apologise. But yes, so I hope that I've answered some of your questions. As I say, it's very difficult doing it from home because it's not like a major store like you normally do. I'll just go through and just show you some pictures again whilst I'm just waiting, because I think my time's nearly up. Just show you.